Who'd you bet would be the most uncouth? A 20-year-old footballer, quizzed by the media after a shameful red card while representing his team in the League Cup final? Or a respected national treasure, at the age of 83, reading at a charity carol service? Park your prejudices and place your bets. Well done all of those who stuck a fiver on the latter, for you have kept your cash, and just as well, for the season of goodwill and gross spending is upon us. For those of you confident it would be the former, nay luck, cash preferred but cheques will be received. Such was the delight of Celtic's Jeremie Frimpong on Sunday at the success of his team that even Rangers fans were praising the young right-back for his bright-eyed charm. Frimpong, little more than a schoolboy, had been sent off during the Old Firm, or not Old Firm, depending on how you feel about such things, don't at me, game, but in his post-match interview behaved like a kid who's accidentally broken a window and can't believe he's getting away with it. He was so excited, so lacking in cynicism and so polite that his opening gambit to a BBC Sports reporter was to exclaim, "Oh my days." Oh my days indeed. And oh my days was just how he'd played on the pitch. It was a great shame he was sent off, having been the only Celtic player apart from the goalie to really perform up to that point, and he performed in the same enthusiastic style, free, enthusiastic, recklessly creative. Let's hope he keeps up his most natural of charm offensives and doesn't become boringly predictable or jaded in future interviews. From the delight of young Frimpong to the disgrace of our Brian Blessed, who finished his turn at the altar then tripped and fell. "Fuck!" rang out one of Britain's most famous vocal timbers into the vaulted sacredness of St. Giles in the Fields. What would Santa say? Mr. Blessed escaped with nothing physical other than a scraped knee, but he's already been transferred onto the naughty list and a lump of coal awaits him. I make this comparison to prove a point, that point being that age is no barrier and little influence to good manners or the lack thereof. And I make this comparison at this point because of yet another boring survey that has been interpreted as meaning millennials are the scourge of the earth. Give us a break. I mean, seriously, give us a break. While Frimpong just makes the cut-off for being a lower-aged millennial, at the other end of the age spectrum is the new Prime Minister of Finland. When Social Democrat Sanna Marin is sworn in at the head of a coalition whose 4 other parties are all led by women, she will be the world's youngest-serving Prime Minister. Not only are the 4 other Finnish parties led by women, 3 of those women are in their 30s, Lee Anderson, 32, who heads the Left Alliance. For more on this story, visit the news article link.